Oh God, it's happening now! Ow! Two more, three more. Not clear at all. It's so many!
Oh God.
It's been very exciting to be part of, like, from the first concept to like actually getting this game out, being on a journey where you build up from essentially nothing to actually being able to establish a game like this, and being big part of it. Since we're such a small team, you need to do anything and everything that is needed.
Trying to figure out what you can do in what time, and because we have worked in these massive teams, estimating schedule and just the scope of the game and how to be able to produce anything with this size of a team is a struggle. It took us about, I'd say, 3.5 maybe years to create like the tools to create the levels and the sort of scenarios we're doing today. Making something that's hard is also very inspiring. I need the challenges, so I'm sort of looking for challenges all the time. So if I don't have something that feels impossible in front of me, I'm not motivated enough. The networking code is the most sort of challenging part, I'd say, or was. Now I don't feel it is anymore. For this game, I've rewritten that whole sort of networking layer, I think it is 3 times. Just to take it to the point where it is today, and it also is prepared for a lot more interesting things in the future. We use a lot of hardware actually to get stuff moving. You can do a lot of stuff nowadays with AI and generative stuff. So that's been great too.
For our first setup of computers, we actually used ROG motherboards in all of the computers, and I actually use it home myself as well. So it's quite exciting to now we're building on this partnership with Asus, because we know this is really good hardware.
We customize everything we can. We need to customize. We're using Unity, of course. That's sort of our main go-to thing, and then of course we use programs like Maya and Max and After Effects or whatever we can conjure to make the stuff we need to make.
I think that the barrier of entry for people to get into game development has dropped quite extensively in the last couple of years, especially with, for example, Unity that you can get for free and start tinkering.
So Unity tries to smooth the curve for game developers. We came from the indie space, and we've always been in the indie space. The idea with Unity is that you take a small team, like the team that made GTFO, and you empower them with the powers of a much larger team. So we try and make tools, we try and make decisions in the company and with like the strategy to really allow people to sort of punch above their weight in terms of the resources that they've got, the art teams that they've got, and that's really what we try and do here.
With smaller teams, they're able to get to a higher level of like a AA look and feel, or even up to a AAA, depending on how much time they spend tinkering on it. It's very interesting to see very engaging games that can try new ideas, because they don't need to worry about the technical stuff as much. They don't need to design their own engine.
What we try and do as an engine is make sure that we aren't prescriptive about how you work so that you can be successful. We want you to be able to get to a prototype where you can test the fun quickly, so we try and make it so that it's quick to prototype, so that you don't waste your time on an idea that might not be commercially successful. So that's really what we're thinking about all the time, is how do we help you level up, how do we help you punch above your weight, and how do we make space so that the ideas kind of bubble up to the top.
Game development is challenging, it's tough, but it's also like a boy dream. So I love it. I definitely just love it. So we're releasing this for Steam for Windows, because it's the natural platform to start out this game. We have a lot of communities working or playing already on Steam, so we start there and see where the future takes us.
We wouldn't make a game that we didn't enjoy playing ourselves.
Games are usually considered like the end of a project. It's just like landing a burning plane, you know. So we just try to do it as good as we can, but this time we don't have anybody else to blame.